Are we live?
We're live.
Alright then, everybody. So I have been investigating how to reach out and explain rap music to an older audience. This genre of music normally appeals to 10 to 18-year-olds and to some extent 30 to 40-year-olds, but I want to look at a harder to reach, more affluent audience. 10 to 18-year-olds have grown up around rap music and have more of an understanding of the concepts. When the older generation were at this age, rap music was not as common and was seen as more of an obscure form of music, considering at these times it was mostly an American genre. This meant that this age group missed out completely on rap culture, and this is what I would like to change, especially as the UK rap scene has blown up so much. Next slide. 50 to 60-year-olds have the highest disposable income as they have less expenses than 30 to 40-year-olds. This means they have more money to spend on other things such as leisure activities and entertainment. At an age when you are retired or have more time for yourself, you may be looking for new things to occupy your time. This is why I think I should aim my product at this age group, as getting in touch with the younger generation and listening to new music is something that could appeal to them and help expose them to new ideas. By ignoring rap music, the older generation are missing out on an important aspect of modern British culture. From my research, I know that a lot of people from this age group love listening to music and have moved from the records they bought as teenagers to downloading music online. For example, Billy Binder, 62, said, "Now in my 60s, I have ripped up all 600 plus CDs to MP3s and only purchase downloads. The world has changed and I love the flexibility of digital music." This shows that the older generation are comfortable with new technology and platforms, but when it comes to the actual music, they are more stuck in the old times. I will air my documentary on BBC Three as I believe it is more likely to reach my target audience on a television platform rather than YouTube. The BBC have a wide following, including people from all three of the audience I have researched. This means that though my documentary is aimed at an older audience, there will be a crossover of people who it appeals to. As well as those who don't know much about rap music, the people who are fans of the genre will also find my documentary interesting. Another audience that would be interested are parents who want to learn more about the music their children listen to. These people would mainly fall into the 30 to 40 age group, so though my initial target audience is 50 to 60, my documentary has the potential to reach all three audiences. And I'm out.
I have one question for you, Ruby.
Oh, brilliant.
So
Far away.
you're making a documentary, yeah?
Yes, I am.
And so what is it going to be? Is it going to be like the history of rap from when the 50s to 60s were teenagers up to modern day?
It starts with sort of like how rap, it's more of like an explanation in general of the kind of style of music, because I feel like people at an older age, as I said, they kind of missed out on the whole rap music kind of a thing. So I feel like if people understood sort of where it came from and how it sort of people use it, especially in kind of street culture, just to express themselves, I feel like if they had the better understanding, then they might kind of connect with the music more, because I feel like the older people, they just sort of see it as a negative kind of style of music, and I think with an explanation and sort of they learn the kind of history and everything, then they'll have more of an understanding and it might appeal to them.
So is your goal like more to make the older generations like rap music, or just so that they at least understand it and kind of can see where it's coming from?
Well, because it's like, so I'm going to do interviews and things like that, because my dad, he used to hate rap music, and then after, because I did the documentary before, after sort of watching what I did and things like that, now he really likes it, and I just think, it's not necessarily about making them like it, but I think especially older people, they have a really negative perception of the music, so I think the aim is just to sort of make them see it as not as negative, and I think if they don't see it as negative, they could like it more. So it's just, whatever they really feel they get from it.
Cool, lovely. Any questions from anyone else?
So what music video do you think you're going to do?
Well, if you're listening, I'm not even making a music video.
Oh shit. Okay, so do you know your documentary?
Yeah.
So who will you mainly aim at?
Was you listening to any of my...
In the older age, who are you going to...
The older age group?
Yeah.
In general, it's to 50 to 60 year olds.
So why is that?
Right,
Adam,
Petty,
hey,
you need to
shut
make sure
up.
you're listening to the pictures.
Dan.
Rap has many sub-genres in it. Like, are you going to be covering all the sub-genres of
Not,
rap? Or
I feel like if I covered every single sub-genre of rap, it would be quite a long documentary, but I'm sort of mainly focusing on the UK kind of rap scene. It starts off like, obviously, because the history of rap, it all kind of started in Africa and in America, so we'll cover that, but then it more focuses just on kind of UK rap, because it's obviously based to a UK audience, and I feel like the UK rap scene has improved a lot, so I think if people understand, because it's their sort of culture as well, it's the modern times, so that's kind of where it's focused at.
Cool, lovely. Thank you very much, Ruby.